Okay, let me go backstage then.
Oh, no, you're okay. You're live already.
I think we're already live. Yeah. Those 250+ ladies, they don't know anything about it. But
We're
hi,
figuring
everyone.
out tech every single time. Hey, but we learned something new today, Brenda.
Yeah, we learned something new already. Yes, also that we are
Every day.
live already.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I think most people who are here live with us know both of us. But if you
Yeah.
don't know the famous Brenda Bakker, say
Hey.
hi to Brenda.
Hi.
She's in the
Hello,
Netherlands.
everyone.
She has classes on Skillshare, and her link is in the YouTube description for a free month of Skillshare to go check out classes. And then if you like it, you can stay subscribed. And if you don't, you don't have to.
If you don't like it, it's also fine.
Try it out for a month.
Yeah.
Actually, Brenda is so nice to join us while recovering from a cold. So thank you, Brenda.
Thank you. I'm sorry on forehand for coughing. I've taken my medication. I've got some eucalyptus licorice at me and something to drink, and I've got some medication. So I hope I won't cough that much, but
All right.
I'll do my best.
We forgive you.
Thank you.
There's nothing to forgive. I'm joking. I see so many people in the chat that I recognize. Hi, Camille and Gabby and Allie and Lori. It's so fun. And Nancy. Hi, Nancy. I can't say hi to everybody, but this is so fun. I love. So we'll take breaks and look at the chat. We can both access the chat, and we're just gonna kind of guide a little bit with what we're doing with our snowmen, but also chat. So it's not really like a step-by-step tutorial.
No,
and
just about fun and hanging out together.
Yep,
right?
Creative Hangout. And if you want the sketch, hopefully you got my email. The sketch is in the newsletter freebies, as well as some brushes from Brenda. And I'm using the potpourri brush set, which has been in the newsletter freebies for a while. So I'll just stick with that set. And we're both painting in our own style. And yeah, should we get started?
Yes, we should get started. I've got my pencil ready. Yes.
Give us a sec to switch our cameras.
Yay. We practiced it, but that won't be doing if it's okay right now. Okay. And like this.
I just started with my finished one just because I wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, I won't see us again. I don't know where we went, but I think I'm still here. Oh, yes, here we are. Yay. Yeah, now I see it.
You can see yourself, your iPad? Okay.
Yeah, I can see my iPad, so I think
I
you
can see it too, so. I'm just doing a really kind of blobby background. Most people in this chat will know Brenda's term of tap and dab, which she's famous for, and helps me learn to be a little bit looser with my art. So I'm going to be doing kind of just no snow at first, but just the blue background, and then another layer for the snowman, and then another layer for the scarf and hat, and just a very few layers. How are you getting started, Brenda?
Well, I've selected my background already. I can show you my layers. Sorry for that. So I've chosen the blue one for my background, and I've got the
sketch,
yep, sorry, on multiply so I can see right through it. And I've got a bottom texture that's from your watercolor brush set from your brushes, to make your canvases. So I set one to multiply and one to color burn. So that's what I have so far. And I'm going to draw underneath my sketch. And normally I would just color in everything by hand, but for this one I'm going to do a color drop sometimes because of the speed. And I will be working with a lot of clipping mask, but just a few brushes. I will tell you which one I used. I used my illustrating pencil. illustrated texture, and then I've got your wet acrylic, which I will be using for the background, and your salty sprinkle for the snow in the end. So that will just be the brushes I will be using. So
yeah, and I actually use in my potpourri brush set, and this brush comes with a lot of different sets. I've had it for so many years. I use the Starry Night brush for snow.
wow.
And if you guys can remind me at the end, I'll show you how I like to use it, which is basically different sizes and opacities. But I'm just having fun with this side stick pastel. You can really use any brush you want on this background. And I don't know if Brenda's planning to do hers similar to her example in our photo that is in the YouTube cover photo, whatever it's called, and have a lighter background. But I like to just kind of alternate between some different blues. And I'm going to tap and hold the smudge tool to be on that for smudge. I'm going to tap and dab, Brenda.
Tap and dab. Yeah, I was searching for my where my threshold was, but I couldn't find it. So that's okay. Starting over. Yay, there it is.
How are you liking?
We each be joining in our own way, and yeah, it's mostly the style I draw normally, so that will be okay, I guess.
I don't know if I have a normal way to draw.
That could be, yeah, that could be.
So I have some blue, and I'm going to go to a new layer for the snow and switch to my Lara Puna and white. My Milky Chalky Lara Puna is another super old brush that I'm obsessed with. And I'm kind of letting some of the blue background be my shadowing. So I'm going to zoom in here. So I can put less white. This brush, if you tap hard, it gives you a lot. So I'm not really tapping hard. I'm just kind of tapping and dabbing and tapping and smudging and maybe erasing a little bit when it does something like that with the same brush.
Well, you say you won't be pressing hard, but it's also due to your how you put your pencil, right?
Yeah. The pressure setting.
Yeah, the settings. I was lost of the words. Sorry. Sometimes my English is not very strong.
It's true. I do have, if you go to the wrench icon and go to prefs and go to pressure and smoothing, Brenda and I both keep a nice curve here. Ours are different. It defaults to a straight line, which makes brushes a little bit, they require a little bit more pressure. If you go steeper right here, you don't have to press as hard. And I have carpal tunnel, so I try not to press very hard. And so I just keep mine curved. And Brenda doesn't have carpal tunnel syndrome anymore because she had surgery for it already.
Yeah, but still back.
But she does have the screen protector, the Paperlike, that also makes her have to press harder. So she uses a curve. Do you want to show your curve?
Yeah, so I think it's probably just like yours at the moment. Preferences, where is pressure and smoothing, right? Yeah, you see.
Yeah, definitely to play around with. And now the new Procreate, you can adjust that for each brush.
Yeah, I know.
But I just like them all. Yep. So I'm just getting some white. How do you like the new Procreate?
I like it. There's not a lot of difference. Yeah, the brush library was very different. I had to get used to that, but I was okay when I saw I have every brush still in there. And it took me one day to complete every brush set. I don't know if I already did them, but I make a library for myself. A library with you, Jutta, the art mother, and of course Lisa Glantz has a large library. iPad lettering, my classic library, Nathan Brown, and Nelly Sunelli, Lucy Fleming. Those are the most important for me.
Yeah.
And it's fun that you can change quickly to when I need one brush of you, I don't have to search the whole panel through like 300 sets or something like that. So that's fun.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's really time consuming getting everything set up and organized. And then I think from now on, it'll be easy to keep up on it.
Yeah. Keep things tidy. That's hard for me.
I see a question. It will be available after. It'll be, the recording will be on my YouTube.
And if you can see my layers panel, I'm just blocking every color in here, and I will be working with clipping mask from there on. So that for me works best.
I'm not following my sketch very well, but I'm now on a new layer for the scarf, and I'll probably just be lazy and use the same layer for the hat.
Yeah, most of the times I will do that too.
So if you're brand new, if you're brand new to Procreate, you know, it's tempting to use a lot of different layers because then you can make edits really easily to things separately. Like if I did a different layer for the hat, I could edit that way easier by itself than the scarf. But then it also usually is really, I don't know, where it joins, where they overlap, it can be a less desirable situation. Like there can be a hard edge that you can really only get rid of by joining the layers. So, yeah, I don't know.
It's a constant movement for me.
Everybody's own workflow, just whatever works for them, right?
Yeah. And most of the time I switch while doing and not think about it anymore. So that's also fine. It's quite intuitive how we work with it, right? For everybody.
Yeah. If you do it enough.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I see people comment on a lot is they can do fine when they're following along with a tutorial, and then they get frustrated that they can't figure out those same steps afterwards on their own.
Yeah.
Really
so for me,
practice.
I always tell just follow along with a tutorial, and then at the same day create one yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what works best for me most of the time.
Or keep doing multiple in different themes, right?
Yeah.
I like to, in my membership, I like to take one of the classes and do a live lesson with a different topic, like the one I'm thinking of this morning is because I emailed somebody about it. I did a chalk art class on like spring florals, but then in YouTube or in Zoom in the membership, I did a really cute like an iced drink menu recipe chalk art lesson. But doing things multiple times is just another way to help you remember the steps too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I'm still just on layer 3. So I have my blue, my white, and my pink and red. And I'm just kind of adding, I'm not following the sketch here. I'm having my scarf go up and over right here. So I'm adding some shadows here and here.
I already got a lot more layers, but that's because I did a color block.
So what have you been doing on Skillshare?
My last class I launched, I think 2 months ago, for new brushes with color changing and how you can make them yourself. So in this class, I was doing some colored leaves. I'm sorry. And that is what I like a lot. So with just 2 colors picked and using at the same time, then you stamp each way and the leaves will tilt and turn and change colors it's with the color settings in your brush and how you can do that and manage them. So I think that was a fun class, and yeah, a lot of people like that, so that was fun.
Yeah, I've had people talking about it to me as well. They like it.
That's great to hear.
Yeah. All right, I'm doing my little pom-pom. I'm doing a light around the rim and a dark in the center just to kind of get the base. I'm going to turn my sketch way down. And then I'm going to choose the lightest of the reds, pinks. And I don't know what brush. I don't think Milky Chalky is going to be the brush. I'm going to go up to pencils, whoops, and do this soft, wide, soft pencil and do some little, you know, the yarn pom-poms. This one I probably should have switched to a new layer.
Yeah. It's so fun. I always have the idea that you're doing things very thoughtfully. So like you have figured about everything out you want to show or something like that. But sometimes things tell me you don't do that exactly.
Oh, you think I planned ahead?
Yeah, but I think.
Well, that's good that you think that.
Yeah, I think I'm wrong about that. Yeah.
That would be it. This is a fun brush to do some little hairs down here. Okay, I'm going to gripe about Procreate for a minute. The text, adding text right now. Okay, so it's not doing it in landscape mode, in portrait mode, but in landscape mode, the bottom of the canvas stays attached to the bottom, the top of this keyboard. Have you noticed that? You can't zoom out like this. It stays here. So when you try to zoom out, it stays right down there. Yeah, there's been some things to get used to.
For me, it's always typing upstairs here, and then I can't see because it's not big enough most of the time.
Yeah.
It's very irritating for me, but okay. Well, talking about pom-poms, I will be just going from dark and lighter. That's the way I do it. Just like go all the way to the top. Great sound.
Up and dab.
So, and then I go lighter each step. I'll zoom in more, then you can see it better. And always add in a little white as well later. I always need white in my drawings. Do you also need white?
I can't say that I've noticed that.
Oh, no. Yeah. Something I miss, and then, okay, I miss white.
I do like to go back at the end and look at values and go add some more shadows and highlights.
Yeah. I do it also, yeah.
It always seems to just really seal it, right? It just like, okay, that's it. That's what it needed.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Are there any questions? People having questions? Are the people drawing with us or not? That's what I want to know.
We have a totally unplanned, cute gnome we can do if we finish this one too quickly.
Oh, yay. No pressure, right?
No pressure.
Okay.
Whoops. Did you see that?
I didn't see it. What did you do?
I just smudged with a big giant brush and it just smudged all of this scarf and hat here.
Oh.
On the little eyeball, I'm just putting a tiny little glimmer. It just kind of gives it a little life. You could add some eyebrows. I need to erase some. I'm going to go erase with the, I switched, I didn't say anything. I switched to the wet acrylic brush for the scarf and hat. Just erase this part. All right, new layer for the bird. What colors for the bird? Kind of beigey. Well, you can make the bird whatever you want.
Yeah, I like the robin we did. It wasn't robin, right? You did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the kind of robin we have here, but yeah, I like that kind of robin.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I can't see my sketch very well.
Why are you feeding me a ball, by the way? Christmas ornament.
Oh, no, it's a gift. It's a gift.
Ah, I was thinking, what would a bird do with a Christmas ornament? Okay, I thought it was just me.
I forgot my arms on my snowman here.
Oh, you can draw that.
Trying to remember. I can't remember what this bird looks like. I think it has a lighter belly and then it goes to the orange, right? Orange down below its eye, orange on its chest.
Yeah, that's how I did it well.
Something like that.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be picture perfect, right?
It's a made-up bird.
The bird. Or we, yeah.
Maybe just a couple little tiny lines for some feathers. Oh, that's cute. So on this one, I'm avoiding drawing the bird tail right here because my layer is on top of the carrot and it will just cover it. It'll just cover the carrot. So I'm just drawing around it. Although this would be a good lesson for learning a good use for the layer masks.
Yep, I was thinking the exact same thing, yeah. I call the layer mask, I always call that a temporary eraser.
Yeah, it's like you.
That's the best way I can speak about it, so.
All right, I'll go ahead and show it. All right, so if I went ahead and made my whole bird, so the whole tail is here. And it's all on one layer, so it makes this an easier example. So I have my whole bird, my legless bird. So I've got my whole little bird, and I decide, well, I think this is where I want my bird to be. So I'm going to go ahead and use a layer mask. And all you have to do is tap on this and tap mask and use black and use any brush. And I'll turn my sketch off so this is easier to see. And I can do this and it looks like I'm erasing, but really I'm just masking that part of the bird. And I can even turn the opacity down so I can really see that carrot under there and erase the right parts. And if I goof, I can 2-finger tap undo, but if I see I goofed right here, I'm going to make it more obvious. If I don't realize that I goofed until later and I can't 2-finger untap, 2-finger undo, then all you have to do is go to white and you can fill back in right there. So you're filling in the white on here. And this black is you actually just drawing black on there. It's not erasing. You're using the actual brush. And then let me turn the opacity back up. If I decide later, you know what, I think I want that bird to be closer to the snowman's face. You know, I can go like this, move it around. And then all I have to do, if I had erased that, then I would have to fill that in and draw it. But instead, I can just redo the mask. I can fill this in with white, and it fills it all back in. And I can go back to black and erase. I can mask the part that needs to be masked here. So that's kind of a nice example of using layer mask. Now I need to make sure I go back to my bird layer to add more. Whoops, and not on that color. I don't like the wing here.
Susan is asking, does anyone know why my palm causes my work to undo? Then you have to set it in your preferences, indeed. For me, it's only working for my Apple Pencil. I can draw with my fingers again. So,
well, the palm undo is like it's registering your 2-finger tap. It's kind of thinking you're undoing with your hand. It's really annoying. But I set mine so I can't draw with my finger. Is that what you were talking about, Brenda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it when I draw with my fingers because I always have a tap or a dot somewhere and I can't figure out where it went. So
yeah,
it's very annoying to me.
But the undo with your palm is another really annoying problem.
Yeah.
Totally different, really annoying problem. So back when Brenda and I started using Procreate, the Procreate itself had some palm rejection stuff sort of built in to the program. But the Apple Pencil also has that. And at some point, they just left it up to the Apple Pencil, and Procreate stopped letting you make adjustments to that kind of stuff. So it's really all sort of Apple's issue at this point, is my understanding.
Yeah, sometimes I do like the changes Procreate makes. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time it's about getting used to them. So
yeah,
in the end.
Like we both have this pencil. Most people have the 2nd gen pencil now, but I turn off all the abilities, like the double tap ability and all that kind of stuff. I am tempted by the Pro pencil, but have not gone that way yet.
I've got the double tap on. I put it off first, but I like it.
Yeah? What do you use it for?
My double tap for going to my eraser or pencil.
So I kept finding I was accidentally tapping.
Yeah, but I got used to it, so okay in the end.
Yeah.
So I think my illustration is almost ready. I have to work on the background now for my very snowy effect. So I go all the way down, create a new layer, and then I take one of Jennifer's brushes, the wet acrylic. It's also great for tapping and dabbing and smudging. Blend in some more. Jennifer, I have lots of great brushes. Maybe now I know. Wow.
So I do. Some of them are in my newsletter freebies, but most of them are in my classes. And even though I'm not on Skillshare anymore, like I don't publish to Skillshare anymore, I still have 40 classes there. So
Yeah,
there's
they're
plenty.
all awesome.
How many classes do you have these days?
I guess 22, 23. I don't know exactly.
Nice.
So for me now it's time to turn off my sketch. And then I see I don't have very much going on here. So I will be doing some accents with some dark blue and some white most of the time. So all the way on top.
I feel like my bird really needs to stand out a little bit more. He's kind of hiding in that blue.
Yeah. But maybe when you have more snow coming.
How's your puppy?
I'm a puppy.
No, she's not a puppy.
Yeah.
Puppy.
She's 9.5 years. She's doing
I
fine.
know. So is
Yeah.
Layla.
She calls it a puppy. She's 47 kilo. So much fun. We love her so much. But we know she's getting old these days.
Yeah. Layla has a white chin now.
Oh my gosh, yeah, lovely. I met her dogs when I was to Seattle, and oh, they're so much fun. Well, you don't have Layla anymore, sadly.
Popo, yeah.
Po, sorry, yeah. Po.
Yeah.
I always get the names mixed up, but I know which is who.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Has it been 2 years ago that you were here?
3 years ago.
3?
Yeah.
I'm not spending any more time on that bird.
You lazy one.
I know. All right, I'm gonna do my snow. So I went to white and I'm going down to my Starry Night brush. So for the snow that's closer to me, it's bigger and it is more opaque. So I might do a couple of sizes. And then the snow that's further away from me is smaller and kind of easier to kind of see through. So I could go down to a layer below all of the snowman stuff and reduce the opacity and reduce the size and do a couple more layers. Hopefully you can see that. So then it just do a couple different sizes and a couple, just depends on how much snow you like. And that just creates more depth as well. So that's kind of fun. And I feel like my blue background, I'm going to change it. So I'm going to tap on it and go to hue, saturation, brightness, and just play around with saturation. Maybe the shade of blue. There's more teal-ish. That's kind of fun. Shade of blue. That's not the right tone. The tone, the hue. Yeah.
Oh, I want to give him some glasses. And I'll be doing that always on top as well. Orange. But now when she's looking sideways, you have to take, most of the time I do some round glasses, but now I want to do some ovalish. Oh, that's too big. Maybe set to size 3. Yeah.
I love the glasses you do on your characters.
Yeah. I don't know why.
So I'm on a clippy mask on my scarf and hat layer, just sort of, and I set it to multiply. And I'm on the main color, this kind of main reddish color. It's looking more red on my screen than it is down here, but I'm just adding some like we said earlier, kind of going back and adding a little bit of shadows and highlights at the end really helps.
And for my glasses, I put them on reference to easy color them in. So I tap on the layer of the glasses, I tap on reference, and now I can take a layer below and I fill them in with white. So I'm not actually filling in the glasses, but just fill them in a layer below and directly take the reference off. Otherwise you will be doing stupid things later and can't remember you put them on reference. Now it's easy. I have that all the time. Don't laugh at me.
I know.
So I can
exactly
easily change the depth of the glasses. So that's fine. And that's why I use reference for. I like that a lot. Didn't you have that in your life, Jen?
What's that?
That you do a reference and then forgot about it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hate it when it happens.
Yeah. And I'm also doing a little bit of shadowing right around the arms and the carrot and the eyes, just kind of letting them look a little bit more sunken into the face. I don't know if you can see that when I'm zoomed out, but see that little bit of shadowing here and here and here. Oh, and then when I zoom in, I can see my big blob of milky chalky larapuna here. So I can go fix that. So here's an error just happened, a glitch or whatever, a new lovely Procreate glitch. I have messaged them about it and they are aware. But if this happens to you, so just know that they thought they had it fixed.
What is the glitch you're talking about?
So you can see here I have a second milky chalky larapuna and it says _original. It just made one just while we were drawing here. And then it's also reordering brushes. And I can look back at the video later and see what order these used to be in. But in a different video where I did look, it's like it switched a couple above and below or something like that.
I never noticed that.
Yeah. So you can just delete the original.
Yeah, maybe I'm not clean enough to do that. They say, oh no, we don't begin at that. I think you're more structured than I am.
They just randomly pop up. It's weird. Super fun. What are you doing for your glasses? I'm going to look at chat. How did everybody do? Did people follow along?
I don't know. Time flew. What time are we?
10:38. Oh, whatever 38.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever hour.
7:38. Yeah.
People are saying they're learning a lot.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Allie is saying a glove helps. So a glove helps with the palm rejection thing. So there's these. Oh, I had one here. I know exactly what Allie's talking about, but I don't see it. But it's like a little glove just for the pinky. So you can look for them online. Drawing glove.
Oh, I have one by Paperlike, and that's very lovely because it doesn't have it all the way up. It leaves your fingers free.
Yeah.
And it's got a cleaning cloth on here. I don't know where it is now. I think it's downstairs. And I love that a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you have a whole fingers covered, then it's getting loose up there. So, and they're so practically to wear, and you don't notice them. That sometimes I forgot to take them off. When I'm on stage, sometimes I do on stage live drawings, and then I go to the bathroom. Oh, I have my glove still on, so that's funny.
What brush did you use for your pom-pom?
Just my illustrating pencil. I'm mostly everything did with illustrated pencil, and just when you want to have the texture like here, that is with a texture brush, illustrated texture. So I use this both. Oh, I now see I have another one. Yay! I got one too. I think it's contagious.
You got one. You're special.
Yeah. I think it's contagious. Yeah.
I want to also mention I put this arm on the same layer as the carrot, as it turns out. I put it on a layer above the scarf since it was overlapping, but I put this arm on a different layer. It probably could have been on the same layer, but I put it on a layer that's just a little lower. Where is it? Oh, it's with the scarf because it's not touching the scarf. So, and I didn't have time to do highlights on my branches like Brenda did. She's faster.
Yeah, I think I have more layers than you.
Oh yeah.
A lot. But you can do a lot of things on the same layers, but
Let's review our layers
to do it on different layers, but sometimes I have layers and I don't do anything on it.
I have the blue background and some of the snow that's further away, the snowman white, and the shadows that I did later around the face bits and arm bits. The scarf, the cheek, and it looks like something else is on there. No, just this. Oh yeah, this twig here, the arm, the scarf, the pink cheek, and this branch. And then a clipping mask for the shadowing on those. And then the other branch and the face and carrot. And then the bird and the ornament. And then more snow and a layer mask.
So much fun, right? It's fun to see that we're working so much differently.
What are your layers looking like?
Well, I begin, for the background. And then I put in the snowman, very recognizable here. And I put everything on a different color. So this is my head in every little shape apart, because then I can fix, well, maybe I want some darkness around here. Then I go to the top of his head, like it's here. And then I can go in there with some darker blue. And I can easily draw underneath.
Yep.
The one, you see? So that's what I like to do with clipping mask and work a lot with it. So I can create more depth easily. And you can do this manually in one layer as well. Everything you can do in one layer as well. So
yep, it's just all about your preferences for sure.
Yeah, and you have to be more careful. Now I can mesh things up and such. So, well, I think mine is finished now.
Yeah. Well, we can be done or we can do a gnome, but I think that we're close enough to an hour. I don't want to keep you, Brenda. But I'll just go ahead and show people. Oh, I started playing with one where I changed the angle of his face too, but I haven't finished that one. But if you go get the download of the sketch, one of your layers is also going to have this on it. And it was just a sketch little time that I had with doing different angles of the face. So feel free to use those if you want to do something like that with your snowman. And then over on, so I have a Ko-fi now, which is something that I'm using just to help pay for the newsletters and stuff. But there, I posted this image over there for free. I don't sell anything over there. But you can grab this image. It was just a super last minute thing that I thought of last night or this morning to post this cute gnome tree that I was sketching yesterday. And that image is over there, and it is a high-res image for you to be able to download. So you just look for Jennifer Nichols art over there on Ko-fi. So it's KO-FI. I think there's a link on YouTube somewhere, but I'll link it in the description later. But you can have fun probably using all of those same techniques that Brenda and I just used, and do a gnome instead.
Yeah, I would like to do that as well tomorrow because I have some spare time on my hands when
Yeah.
I'm sick now. So I saw a question of Susan. She asked me where I got my glove from. My glove is from Paperlike, the original. So it's a lovely glove. I can truly advise it. And I have a medium hand. So medium size. And it fits super well.
Should we switch our cameras?
Yeah, we can do. We can do. Okay. It would be scary what we'll be seeing right now.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I backed up.
Yeah.
So the other thing that I am testing out on YouTube is I opened the community, which is a new thing that YouTube is doing. And I'm pretty sure you can only post in it from like an iPhone or an iPad or something. I don't know. But it didn't tell me, but I heard that from someone else. When I set it up, it did not tell me anything like that. But you can share, because I'm not on social media anymore. So with Brenda, you can share your gnomes and you can tag her on Instagram. Definitely go check out Brenda's Instagram. Me, I don't have that, but that's why
I still miss you.
I know, but that's why I opened the community ability on YouTube. For now, it is not something that I am going to spend time like a Facebook group. That's not my intention with it. That's mostly because I have people asking me where they can share their art with me from a lesson. So I'd like to see
people can
if it
also
works.
subscribe to you.
Email.
Yeah, and you have your community.
I have a wonderful membership with a private community where it's basically like what our Facebook group used to be. And if you're new to Brenda and I, we go way back. We used to have a big Facebook group together, a really big Facebook group together. And then we moved over to a smaller Facebook group to just bring our true fans over. But I don't know, social media is changing. So
yeah. I'm never on Facebook because, well, never is a hard word, but almost never. Mostly Instagram, but these days, I'm also a little bit tired of everything. So
yeah.
Living in the here and now, also okay.
Oh, and Gabby is the Hugfish commenter there, and she said the community is a blessing, and it is
so
really, it's truly a community, and that's what I love about it. It is, you know, it's a special place where we actually get to know each other because we have our Zoom calls and stuff like that. So
it's
lovely, a warm hug of a place. Hi, Laurie. I didn't know Laurie was here.
Yeah, lovely.
I see many of my members here, so thank you very much. I'm glad everybody likes it. And Brenda's there too, but again, not active in.
No, I'm sorry. I miss a lot of people. I miss so much, but yeah, sometimes, well, life is getting busy, and sometimes I want to check in and I forget about it, and I don't know.
That's okay. We understand.
I'm getting old, I hope.
And Gabby says we love and cry together. We have had many of us have gone through a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff with our husbands. So when we feel comfortable enough in our Zoom calls sometimes to really share that kind of stuff, so it's nice.
It's a safe place.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everybody for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Brenda.
And I would love to come back someday.
Oh, good. Well, I am now I've paid for StreamYard for the year, which is how we're able to do this. And so I would love to make use of it. And I do have another live next week with Kelly Brenberg.
Yay.
And I'll be definitely planning more for 2026. So
yeah, love that.
You're definitely on my list.
Yay.
All right.
Well, thank you, everyone. Hope to see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.